Pooja, and today we are going to discuss a very important but yet a special topic: nutritional supplement requirements in kids. And joining with me is Dr. Adarsh and Dr. Ambika, who will be sharing their valuable views on this topic. But before we deep dive in, I would like to tell you all that BabyChakra community is the number one parenting platform which brings us valuable information to all the users, and we have these experts who share their research based knowledge. Now, nutritional supplements has been something back of the mind of every mother. And when it comes to choosing the right kind of supplement, we are looking for over the counter solutions. But these doctors will help us to identify what's the best for our child and they will guide us in choosing the right kind of supplement. Dr. Adarsh, I would like to welcome you on this platform of Baby Chakra. Would you please introduce yourself?
Thank you. I'm Dr. Adarsh. I'm a consulting pediatrician. Currently, I'm working in a near to my district, and also have a private clinic at Guraka. It's called Awanti Children's Clinic. I've been working, so yeah.
That's so nice, Dr. Adarsh.
That's
Thank you so much.
well.
Dr. Ambika, can you please introduce yourself?
First of all, BabyChakra for giving me this opportunity. Niranjan, Dietitian, is Educator, and as well as consultant. I have been years. I have an experience of 7 years, but I also have my clinic in Delhi and Noida. All this, but I do consult online as well. Who want to consult online? www. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambika. So, Dr. Adarsh, beginning with you, how do we choose the right kind of supplement for our children? This is a very basic question. Can you please help us understand over here?
See, children of any age require calcium and vitamin D for. So supplements which provide calcium and vitamin D must be chosen, and B12 and iron are required for children who eat less of their, and and also I would like to suggest children 2 servings of uh, fruits and vegetables per day with milk. Not consuming that amount of uh, fruits and vegetables in, they should definitely go for supplements which has this calcium, vitamin D, B.
Right. Dr. Ambika, coming to you, do you really feel that we should make our child, use to these kind of supplements? Any supplements? We have nutraceuticals, we have, other options in the market. What is your take on it?
Comes to supplements, aspirins, it's definitely a big no. Our children need breast is the only thing they need apart from that or any other supplement actions, that your pediatrician prescribe. That all they need is breast milk, like home cooked balance, I would say. And some nutraceutical supplements is for process. And second thing is okay, and in sugar, it's going to compromise, and can provide them all the and all the nutrients. So there is no need for that your child will. When it comes to like a lot of parent supplements, your children don't even in children, like you supplements, their muscles are not grown yet, they are still aging. But many of parents, and they give importance only to children do not need any protein. They are giving a lot of basic anything as such, or cooked balanced meals. If they don't, they can consult an expert, and then they can go ahead.
Right. Very rightly put in, Dr. Ambika. Dr. Adarsh, coming to you, we know that proteins are helpful for a child's building body and for the development and growth. But do you feel that the extra sources of proteins, whether it is a supplement or a biscuit or any other item, is really necessary for the growing age? How will you comment on this?
Like our balanced diet must contain minimum 35% of protein in the daily requirement. So if the consists of any pulses, if he's a vegetarian, if he doesn't eat pulses or dal, non-vegetarian, if he doesn't consume so much of meat or eggs, rather recommend him for protein biscuits and all, because protein is building of our muscles, and also when they are playing and all, they will usually have so that will help for them to recover as well.
Right. Uh, but in case of affordability is a problem, then what other solution would you suggest, Dr. Adarsh?
For protein intake,
Yes,
you're
proteins.
asking
Yes,
me.
yes, yes.
There are a lot of protein powders also in the market. You can choose for that. Biscuits, protein bars are there,
Okay,
or it's always better to have a protein content in your diet. That is better than some like these pulses, dal, eggs, and these are all very high content in protein. So you should at least have the. Yeah.
right. Thank you, Dr. Adarsh. Dr. Ambika, coming to you, being a new mom yourself,
Yes.
do you really feel that, we should be giving our children all these vitamin supplements, which first of all, are they adequate enough? And secondly, an external supplement does help in the growth of a newborn. What is your take on this through
Uh,
your experience?
can you please repeat your question?
I said, being a new mom yourself, do you really feel
Yes.
that a child requires extra vitamin supplements? Okay. And if what is your take on that? Because we know that breast milk provides with a lot of minerals and
Yes.
nutritional supplements. But do extra supplements are a requirement for a newborn?
When it comes to newborn, nature has made it that it has all the essential vitamins and minerals. Okay, this is for first. And uh, vitamin children's body cannot store. Like their liver is yet to mature. So that's something that I also take, because we are also children to sunlight as much is something from that regional deficiencies, or if you find them, and that happens eating food groups from the child. So the child is taking balanced diet. Do not end home cooked meals. First thing is completely exclude. If there is no supply, for the mother, if the mother, then the first option I suggest is look for breast milk donors. It's a lot of donors, they are available for that. Otherwise, the formula, and then start weaning. You need 1 year of each. You can start exposing your child vitamin D is also all the home cooked meals. In case the diet has to be is no dal ka pani, there is no, these things are not going to help. And understand that we need to give balance our eating style. And when it comes to protein, like a lot of protein supplements give protein, or like there are very good source of protein as well as well. Bajra also, so you can, they are very nutrient way. You can make sure that you're choosing any other supplement. And yes, there is no comment. It has
Okay.
all the nutrients.
Thank you so much for the amazing way you've put it up. Thank you so much. Dr. Adarsh, we have a question from an audience who the mother is asking that both the husband and wife have a short height, and she is worried whether the child's height would also be short. So, is there a need for the mother to introduce a protein mix for the child? So, what is your take on this in the diet?
See, is asking like both the mother and
Both the
parent,
parents are short heighted.
father, yeah, short in height. So what will be the actual attend will also be similar to what the
Yes,
mother and father will be.
yes.
So it is advisable to actually meet a pediatrician and get their we actually call it as familial short child has. He
Okay.
usually has the same growth potential what the so it is advisable to meet a pediatrician, get his growth charts plotted, actually see the actual attained height, what he can attain in his and if they are worried, if he still wants them to taller than them, they can actually go for zinc supplementation. Zinc supplement these kind of situation where both mother and father stature. So they can give zinc supplementation for them in their height, and it is
Okay.
advisable to meet a pediatrician for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Dr. Ambika, a mother is very concerned. Recently, she had visited a camp, and over there, they told about the Ayurvedic supplements of Chyawanprash and health mixes and everything. Now, the mother is confused whether she should use these products, which have been claimed to, be helpful for immunity boosting, health building. So, what is your take on these?
Okay. My first message to every parent: you have a food product. If it doesn't rotten in a couple of days, it is also not going to get digested. This is the first thing. Trash, or like any other product, Ayurvedic or be it allopathic, any group here, but a product, it is low. And first thing is, when it is sugar already compromised, and like it is also high, it's coming in a bottle of package. Better to avoid, actually, to increase your child's immunity is that first thing. Any packaged and processed sugar, they are high in processed, and also they contain additive. Thing is, like give them a lot of vegetables, include millets. And when it comes to food, it's also about roti and chawal. That diet also should look like. You can it's in their diet. They are not properly that. So and next thing is, do not food or their water, plastic containers or aluminum, their food grade, they definitely amount of chemicals. That is diet. And the best for 6 months, exclude formulas. After that, weaning, breast provided the child, like itself, please breastfeed. This will make sure immunity is very, very good. The supplements for it. All home cooked good food, the children, like physically them away from screen. Really compromised. This is if you want your children to that you have had, then what did you do as a outside? There were no TVs. Now the generation is available. But how to leave them? You can carry your food pass. So please get such foods, or like these are something that you have to. If they demand, then give them occasionally, or when give. And after days, they say so one chocolate a day. You can replace that one with one homemade laddu. Laddu will have more nutrients, and also like giving that child. These do not need any supplements, add immunity or good health. This will be my only thing. Any supplements. All you need is know that how can you like what is jaggery dates and something to the
Yes.
child's food, and it's
Yes.
done. So they don't need any other. All they need is khana. It's just cooked and make the of eating.
Definitely. So the early years are very, very crucial when we are supposed to
Exactly.
focus more on the homemade nutrients rather than depending on the over-the-counter solutions. Dr. Adarsh, now there is a mother who is complaining that her child is in an adolescent age and she's, carried away with these fad diets. Vegan is the trend, keto or any other kind of a diet. And at in her
Exactly.
growing age, she's leaving away dairy products. She's going gluten free. Now, this mother wants to understand whether this kind of a trend will hamper her health. Number one, and secondly, will she require any additional help of supplements during her growing age? How can you help us? She's actually asking for a sample diet chart.
So actually, going vegan is not a problem. You can actually, but going vegan can put the going vegan can adolescent female child in risk of having vitamin B12 deficiency, and also since she is also menstruating at that time also. So tell them like they can have B12 supplementation with folic acid. So that can tackle them with the vegan what they are having diet like B12 and folic acid. They can do that. They can add almonds and other nutrients. Consist of not having milk also, then that's a problem for them. So they can dabble in their supplementation. And for a sample, you can actually start with a glass of water in the morning and have some nuts. Nuts are good in B12 protein, and later on they can actually eat those contains everything. including vegetables and all. So that will tackle them with choosy won't be eating vegetables or some won't be eating fruits and all. Those are actually a great way of tackling picky eaters. And also, right, and in afternoon and evening, they should go for or egg. Dal should be present, and gluten free. Then they can go for roti or jowar roti or bajre roti. These can be helped. A bowl of rice and fruits in the evening. Two servings of vegetables are minimum for any given child. This can be given with process of 40 per day.
Okay. I mean, that was a very elaborative
Yeah.
way in which you have really answered the question very well. Thank you for your inputs. Ambika, coming to you. Uh, there is one more mother of a teenage boy, and now she is concerned that the boy hits the gym and is being influenced by the people in the gym. So, whether the boy should start using any supplements to grow his muscles. So, what is your take over here?
So, this is a very human that people have. That I'm going to the gym, I have to take, be it, like any other supplement. This is, that without exception, your muscle in your kitchen, you need not pay for it. My suggestion for the mother will be that, like very supplement, all that information, okay, right, sir. That what does he need to even recommend that for a teenage, avoid it groups and all that. He should take chart that suits his body. To supplement, see, I'm not protein supplements, or I'm not here. There are few things in teenage, okay. So he'll be first that he'll be going. These kind of supplements can. This is first thing. Second, like these supplements are very also highly processed and available are not even genuine. So react with his kidneys, or if just randomly, then they can load on his kidneys. Consequences, all he can do is see what kind of follow that quantity, and then yes, he
Right.
needs is he just need to visit a diet. I wouldn't recommend taking any other in that case.
Right. So, with this, fad going on in the mind, the mother needs to counsel the child very well and also need to give options which are best worked in the kitchen. I do agree because, the next generation is just going behind the trend which has just set in. Thank you for your lovely input, Ambika. So, with this, we come to the end of the question answer, but we are not yet finished. We would like to ask the doctors to sum up the session in a small note for our users at BabyChakra. So, Dr. Adarsh, I would like you to help us with a small takeaway message which will help us, our mothers, to understand this topic in depth.
Nutrition in children is actually very important in grow better and also development also. So I have parents like luring them with screen time, like to let them have their food and all. So it will make them interact less with the parents also, and they won't enjoy the food, have the screen time and all. while having food. So actually, want all the parents of having food with the TVs or iPads and all, and tea or coffee is not a good option for everyone, and it is not children's to have. So that will hamper them in absorption of their diet also. Not to use biscuits, these OTC biscuits for have protein and all is not better. Having a natural diet like eggs which provide protein and green leafy vegetables which has a lot of vitamins and nutrients in that, with two servings of fruit antioxidant to their diet and boost their immunity is what I recommend.
Yes. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. Adarsh. In short, Dr. Ambika, can you please tell us about, can you give us a takeaway message, please?
Okay, so one tip on parents here is to worry a lot about your child, like run behind supplements. Good health lies in your kitchen. How to cook it and how to give it to your child. A very small age, make sure that fruits and vegetables and that you are eating them. So just right and what is wrong, just do as when you were was a healthy one, follower the same will be followed by whole family will be having unity. This will be my take. That not to follow supplements and just follow good health.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dr. Ambika and Dr. Adarsh, for giving such valuable
Well,
inputs. And for those mothers who have missed our session today, you can download the BabyChakra app and do see this live, okay? Because nutritional supplements is a fad, and what we believe is that we are promoting good health in children, which works in your kitchen. At any given time, if you feel like you have a doubt, you can reach out to our experts who are available on board on Baby Chakra app and ask queries, and they will be answering your queries for free. So with this, we come to the end of the live session. It was wonderful having Dr. Ambika and Dr. Adarsh. Thank you for sparing your valuable time, and your inputs were thoroughly enjoyed by everybody. So thank you so much for joining us live.